Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing wonderful. As promised, I have a long overdue video on my Born Pretty store image plates that I purchased from bpl10 It seems like every time that I got to the point of getting my video completely edited, something just went wrong with my editing software, which I hope to have finally rectified because I've purchased new software. So now I can get back on my schedule that I was on, at least in my head, I was on a schedule with uploads to my channel. So I apologize about the delay and the wait, but today, of course, I have for you guys the Born Pretty store image plates. I have a total of 6 image plates. I have 5 of the square image plates, and then I also have 1 round image plate. Now, for full disclosure, I have had these image plates for quite some time. I ordered these image plates back in March. I did not receive the image plates until the 3rd week of April, so close to the end of April, and now we are already in June, so it's pretty much, I guess, almost a little bit redundant, I should say, but I just wanted to go ahead and get the videos out because I did state that I was going to do the videos. So I wanted to make sure I got the Born Pretty store video done because I placed another order with Born Pretty store and I have image plates coming in. I have several things that are coming to me throughout the month of June, and it's going to be a busy June for me, so I have to make sure I'm getting everything done in a timely fashion. So right after this, you're going to see another video, and I'm most likely going to be in the same outfit because I'm filming these 2 on the same day and I'm uploading them both on the same day, and that's going to be of the flower image plates that I have. So please stay tuned for that. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump on into showing you guys an up close of the Born Pretty store image plates, and then I'm also going to jump into my demo of them, and then I will go ahead and get to the review. So if you're interested in seeing all of this, all of that, please continue to watch. Okay, so hopefully the demo was helpful for you guys, so you had a chance to kind of see me test the plates out and kind of play around with the image plates. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just kind of talk to you guys about image plates that I had some issues with, and these are not bad image plates. It just that I must have had like a bad stamping day. So the first image plate I'm going to start off with is going to be the Bpl10 plate, which this is the one with the tribal designs on it, and I'm going to try to make sure I have the image or a picture of the image plates on the screen, so that way I'm not flashing you guys with my lights here. But this particular image plate, I really loved it because it was unique to my collection. I don't have any image plates that look exactly like this. I did have issues out of 4 of the images, which are the ones with the elephant, the giraffe, the women carrying the pottery, and also the one where it looks like the man is on the horse with sun rays behind him. Those are the images that I had issues out of in the beginning when I first started playing around with the plates. So what I did was I went back and I kind of like changed my stamper. I also went and I changed my polishes because originally I was using stamping polishes. Once I did that, images picked up perfectly fine. So just kind of be mindful of that with this plate. Just make sure you test thoroughly when you're going to stamp, or before you place the image on your nail. Test the plates out thoroughly before you do that, so you have an idea of what's going to work for you. Next is the Bp12 image plate, which this image plate was one I really wanted, and I really wanted specifically for the cross images that you see on the image plate. I had issues out of the crosses, the lips, and also the flames, of course, because the flames are a wider image, and I don't know if it's not etched deeply enough, but I couldn't pick this thing up with stamping polish, regular polishes, and 3 different stampers. It would not pick up, and my stampers work well because I've used my stampers long enough now. And you guys have seen one of my stampers that I really love, which is my silicone stamper. It's the black stamper in pretty much every one of my stamping videos, and that stamper works well because I've had it for like 3 years now. But anyway, I digress. But those images were the ones that I had the problems out of. However, the way I was able to rectify specifically the cross and the lips is, of course, changing out the polishes that I was using and working with something else. One thing I can say is with the Bp12 image plate, for me at least, it worked really well with metallic polishes. So I happened to be able to pick all the images up with metallic polishes with no problem, with the exception, of course, of the flames. But I also was able to get all the other images finally with cream polishes, except for the flames, of course. So just kind of be mindful. Oh, about to drop it. Okay, so the plates that I highly recommend should come as no surprise. We'll start with the existing plate, which is the Bpl08 plate. The reason I recommend this plate because the whole image plate worked. Every single image, including the image that I don't really know. Like, I'm on the fence. Like, I don't know what this image is. I know it's flowers, but when it's stamped, it just looks like a big old mess. And I'll show you guys real quick, which I said I wasn't going to do this because of the lighting, but this particular image here is the one that when I stamp it, it just comes out as a big mess. But other than that, this whole image plate I highly recommend, specifically for the top row of the henna designs. I love henna. I love the way it looks. I love the way, you know, the ink dries and then it flakes off. I've never had it, but I love it, and I love the designs, and that's kind of what I feel like this is. So highly recommend this image plate. Well, this image plate. The next one I highly recommend is one the whole thing stamped. It didn't matter the stamper I used, it didn't matter the polish, whether it was a stamping polish or a non-stamping polish. And this is the number 14 plate. This particular image plate was amazing. If you don't get, if you decide that you want to get one image plate, and that's how good I feel about this image plate, I'm like, I can't even talk, I'm like stuttering. But if you pick out one image plate out of the rectangle line, whether it's the existing ones with the pink back or the new ones, get this one. I love this image plate. It worked well. I mean, I had no issues out of this. And lastly, for my recommendation, of course, it's the 20 plate, which this plate was nothing but lace designs. And when I tell you this whole plate works, this whole plate works. I don't really have anything bad to say about the plate, including like the image with the vertical lines. That one worked really well as well. I mean, there's really nothing bad. You can never go wrong with a lace design because it's one of those images that you can dress up, dress down, you can play around with, you can layer. It's all kind of things that you can do with this particular image plate. So those are my top 3 image plates out of the rectangle line that I purchased from bornprettystore.com. I really do love these. If you guys notice, I'm not really talking about the Bp10 plate because I mean, it's an existing plate and I didn't have any issues out of that plate either. I really do like it. And there's really not a lot I can say about it, but you can always, of course, test this particular plate out. I don't ever have issues out of the round image plates. As far as I've known, I'm just trying to think in my head. As far as I know, I have not had an issue out of the round image plates from Born Pretty Store, but I'm not going to really touch on that. That is my complete review for you guys. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.